All right, how you all doing? It's your midweek program, Love Angles, on Click Naija Internet Radio. My name is Jennifer Ogo on the program. This is a program where we get to look at issues that are related to romantic relationships and how to make them work better. And we'd like to know, your ex sends you $4,000 on your birthday and your current partner asks you to send it back. Would you? That is what we want to know on the program today. Exes, gifts, I mean, you, of course, the receiver of the gifts, and of course, your partner. All right. So, what is the real intention behind this gift? That is a question you might want to ask yourself, and of course, a question that most people would want to ask you when he or she knows that you are in a relationship with your current boyfriend or your girlfriend who probably might not even afford that kind of gift. I mean, we're talking about 2 million naira here, guys. So if your ex actually sends you $4,000, that is equivalent to 2 million in the naira currency, and your current partner tells you to send that money back. I don't want it. What does it take you for? Blah blah blah. Are you actually going to send that money back? That is what we want to know on the program today. Yes, at the end of the day, we're just trying to strike a balance on on the program today. You can definitely send in your comments right there in the comment box. So I was saying that the first question you might want to ask yourself is, what is the original intention behind these gifts? Of course, he or she knows that you're in a relationship. Now, is it actually a gift or a bait? Because sometimes it could just be a bait. Now, should a guy give such an expensive gift, or should your ex now give you such an expensive gift? It's actually expensive, especially, with the fact that you are actually not in a relationship with that person. Should you accept the gift from your ex while in a relationship? I think um that is a conclusion we are going to draw, because at the end of the day, you're returning the gift based on what your current partner says you should do, might just be influenced by a lot of sentiments and of course reasons, sentiments and reasons now, yes, from your current partner, which might be mutual, which might not necessarily be mutual. So you are the one in the middle of this triangle. Are you even accepting the gift in the first place? What's the right thing to do? So once again, the question is right there on your screen. The program is Love Angles on Click Naija Internet Radio. Your ex sends you $4,000. If I'm saying $4,000, I see it's one like really gigantic money. Yes, money is big, but like, you know, it's actually 2 million naira. Your ex sends you 2 million naira on your birthday. On your birthday, it's not like it's on any other day. If you're on a weekend or something, it's your birthday, and he remembers it or she remembers it, and she sends you a gift worth 2 million naira or even 2 million naira in cash, just wires the money to your account like that. And of course, you tell your partner, oh my god, see what he or she did. And your partner says you have to send it back. Will you actually send that money back? That is what we want to find out on the program today. It's a lot of angles on Click Naija Internet Radio. Once again, my name is Jennifer. Now, firstly, in this kind of situation, you should try to understand the intention behind the gift. Like I mentioned earlier in the program, a gift is a very expressive way now, according to most people, to show affection, or the other hand, an interest. Except it's for charity. Of course, you're giving it because you would want to give, and of course, you want to empathize with someone else's situation because that person needs that item. you know Most of the time it comes from either affection or interest. Ladies, on the other hand, love gifts, like no matter how little it is. I'm a lady, I can tell you that. But of course, it makes us feel very excited, makes us feel loved. That is the thing, because we are said to be the emotional one. So knowing this, what should you do as a lady in this case? Do you actually value your relationship enough not to collect this gift or this money now, in this instance now, from your partner? Or do you would you be like, with them the consequence, like, I'm just going to collect this money regardless, I'm not returning it. Now, as a lady, you have to be smart. Remember, on this issue, we are just striking a balance. Tomorrow your new partner might just come with one excuse or another, and let you know with one cock and bull story that you shouldn't collect the 2 million naira. Of course, that if you love him enough, you shouldn't collect the money. By accepting the money, you're showing your current boyfriend that, of course, you're being considerate. At the same time, she's making sure that since this new guy has not come to put a ring on it, she shouldn't even throw the money away. So what am I trying to say? You're in this relationship as a girl, for instance, maybe the money came in from your ex-boyfriend, and your current boyfriend feels sort of insecure and tells you to return that money. Are you actually returning the money? You should know that your current boyfriend hasn't proposed to you. Even if he has proposed, you're not yet a wifey. So you might really want to like be play smart, because if the reverse were to be the case, will he do the same if you actually requested that he returns, a gift worth $40,000 now from his ex, probably on his birthday or Christmas Day or any other day? Will he actually at all? So you have to be smart here. Remember, I said you need to know the intention behind the gift you're collecting. In that way, you can really analyze the situation. You can really lay all your facts straight now to your ex and let them know why or why not you are not collecting that gift. And on the other hand, couples who are about to get married or who are even married, it's like thanks but no thanks. So the guy should keep his gifts, especially if you're a married woman. I mean, there is no reason why your ex-boyfriend should be sending you as a married woman a gift or money worth $4,000. Now, once you accept, to be married to someone, you've accepted to be committed to that person, you've accepted to come to, a mutual understanding that will make that relationship grow, you should definitely give your partner a sense of belonging. And if he requests that you return the gift worth $4,000 or even 2 million naira worth of cash now to your ex-lover, I think you should listen. You should listen and listen very well in order to save your relationship. Now, I've been doing a lot of talking. I really like to hear from you. Let me read the question out to you once again. So your ex sent you $4,000, which is equivalent to 2 million naira, on your birthday, and your current partner tells you to send it back. Like, send it back. I don't even want, any form of connection with your ex. I don't want any form of connection with your ex. And I don't even want you to have any form of connection with your ex whatsoever. Are you actually returning that money back? That's what we want to find out on the program today. Let your comments right there in the comment box. Now, I went on social media, of course, to get random comments on the question for today. So questions like, do you think it's okay to receive gifts from your ex? Is a question that most people would want to, reply and of course get answers to. Now, the first one I got was from Jack Benjamin. He said gifts have strings when handed over by exes. That's according to Jack. I suppose it all really depends on your relationship with the said ex. Um, so, if the two of you have separated and truly became friends and they gave you a gift as a friend, then it's not really a big deal. But exes are rarely ever that close of friends after a breakup without someone lying about their feelings. So, if not both parties, I'm friends with most of my exes. In that, we are friendly when we see each other and there are no hard feelings or desires to rekindle anything. I have a couple of friend exes, in quotes. I even keep in touch with them from time to time. With one of us usually congratulates the other on an achievement or wishing a happy birthday on Facebook post. However, there are zero exes. I'm so close to that we exchange gifts. That's according to Jack Benjamin. Tina Phillips is saying it really depends on the current relationship. But at the end of the day, a person can give you something and can appreciate it without accepting any strings. Gifts are meant to be string free by definition, which I completely agree. Not everyone is emotionally mature enough to recognize that, though, that gifts are actually string free. So if you and your ex are, they're great. If they are not, or if you are not, then considerations of the strings is needed. So you really need to know the intention behind the gift. That was what I said when we began the program. Another comment came in from Sandra Mbalu, and she's saying it depends on the relationship. Are you friends? Do you have a significant other that's a partner who would find this upsetting? What is the motive behind the gift? That's very important. What is the motive behind the gift? As much as you're able to identify the motive behind the gift, if it's just a mutual friendship, that of course maybe while you were in that previous relationship, like no year went by without your ex celebrating your birthday, then when they were either your boyfriend or your girlfriend, either through parties or lavish gifts. Of course, they remembered the next year, and maybe you started a new relationship and decided to send you a gift because it's like a tradition. Even as, I mean, you became friends before you even started a relationship in the first place. So in that space, it's actually permissible to probably give a gift, but it should be something that it should be a gift that shouldn't um that people shouldn't read another meaning to. You know what I'm saying? Like the people in the relationship, that's your partner, shouldn't read an ulterior motive about receiving that gift. Tonya Amadi is saying, friends or no friends, I'm not accepting presents from any ex. That's called respecting my boo because he deserves that respect. And I also wouldn't be happy if he goes taking presents from exes. So what I don't want him doing to me, I wouldn't do to him, which is fair enough. Bracelets, an amazing name. Ever heard of a Greek gift? Yes, Greeks they don't give you any gift without wanting something in return. It's always given with the right hand and collecting with the left hand from the back. So bracelet is saying, have you ever heard of Greek gifts? Don't accept it. If you are in a new relationship, ever wonder what your guy would think? Walking up to him and telling your ex, you got this. So if your partner accepts gifts from an ex, then the door to doubt is left wide open. So in other words, if you decide to accept gift from your ex, it's like hooking up another problem in the relationship that you don't even know if it's going to get resolved or not. Lastly, on our social media online random comments on the program today, I have an anonymous person that says, my ex is getting me. Okay, let me just hold this comment. I have our first comment on the program, and this one is from Arsenal Sani. Thank you so much. And she's saying, Omo, a gift is a gift. And I would want to know this reason for asking me to return the money. Plus, one has to be very careful not to turn down God's blessing. What if it's a blessing in disguise? All right, try, but help out. Help out. Well, seriously, 2 million naira now, it's a big deal, a really big deal. I mean, just imagine what you could do with 2 million naira. You could start up a business, so for some people 2 million naira might be like really gigantic, like a very huge sum of amount of money. For some other people, it's like a regular, imagine now when Davido bought a pouch, it's a pouch, like a mini bag now for his daughter. I think it was almost about 1.5, almost 2 million naira. So for some people it might just be a penny. The money might not be much, but it depends on you. Like it depends on what you want to do, and of course how much of how much does your relationship actually demand from you. So you really need to, the most important thing is letting your partner at that moment know that, okay, A and ABC sent me this amount of money, and I'm actually collected it and appreciated him or her or whatever. And if it becomes an issue in the relationship, once you're able to identify the intention behind that gift, I think it's okay. So, on the other hand, here is why you should talk to your partner about your ex. I was actually going to treat this as a topic where we get to banter on whether in a new relationship you should talk about your ex or not. So some people have the opinion that you shouldn't talk about your previous relationship in your new relationship because in case you have squabbles, your partner might bring up your past and all of that. But you fail to realize that it's not even easy because it's just like before you embarked on a journey or why while on your way towards a destination you encountered a lot of situations like people, events and stuff, and you got to your destination. The people you met at your destination, you don't want to let them know your journey through, where you are at that moment. So that is how I see a relationship. So you're in a relationship with this new person that you find amazing, fantastic, like a dream come true, and he or she, you know decides that you should share your previous relationship events or whatever, and decide to do that. For some people it might be okay, but for some people it might not be really necessary. But I think you shouldn't share every nitty-gritty of your previous relationship. You should really state out the very important ones that are necessary now to your personality. Yes. So one of the reasons why you should talk to your current partner about your ex is because talking about your past relationship can give your partner better insights of who you are, so they can understand your personality, they can know who you are. And secondly, you know conversations will be based on trust, and it's to encourage open communication. So when it comes to talking about your ex, timing is everything. So you shouldn't be bringing up your ex when probably you're having an altercation with your current lover. You should definitely know when to talk about your ex. That is, if it's necessary. There's some people that just see their new relationship as a dustbin where they lay all their complaints and everything that went wrong in their previous relationship. They just lay down to their ex as if their ex, or sorry, their current partner, as if their current partner is one alpha and omega. He's a human being. People are going to have issues, and he's not perfect. But you shouldn't tell him all and everything. You should definitely know when to talk about your ex if it's necessary, especially at the beginning of the relationship. It's okay, but it's not something you should really dwell on. You should definitely um move past your previous relationship, and knowing the reason you're talking about your ex is to move forward and not backward. Yes, like I said, of course, why you should say some things that happened in your previous relationship is to make your relationship progress and be successful. So I'm still awaiting your comments on the program today. Your ex sent you $4,000 on your birthday, and your current partner asked you to send it back. Are you sending it back? Yes or no? That's the question we want to answer. And I have our first comment on with them. Sani Asmao. Yeah, Sani Asmao is our first he's the first person to make a comment on this program. So thank you so much for watching. You know the drill, hit the like button, make your comment, and keep watching. Follow us on Click Naija, www.clicknaija.net. We're on MixLR, on Facebook at Click Naija, on Twitter at Click Naija1, on Instagram at Click Naija, and of course on YouTube. We have a lot of videos on YouTube. Like seriously, you could just go back to some of our old videos and definitely catch up on how far we've come. Yes, thank you so much to all our community viewers. We do not take you for granted. So, until next time on Love Angles, have a fabulous day and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye bye.